Now, whenever you're doing any kind of shadow work, obviously the goal is to help alleviate negative emotions. The goal is to help understand where things began and how you can heal or transmute certain energies to have a more productive experience. Now, this is a big part of it. I want you guys to pay attention to something. I want you to start thinking about who your feminine or masculine ideal, based on the gender you identify with, who that person is. And then I want you to start thinking about whether or not their appearance in any way aligns with yours. Because there's a problem here. If the person you see as the beacon of beauty does not look anything like you, it can contribute greatly to negative emotion and insecurity. Now you may, it's very possible, actually favor your ideal, because we tend to gravitate towards beings who represent some aspect of ourselves in some way, shape, or form, right? Representation matters. But if you do not in any way favor this person, I need you to start working on the transmutation process. So what do I mean by that? Your first instinct is always going to be looking to people that look like that or that person favorably. Instead, I want you to start intentionally seeking out consciously. If you're watching movies, if you're watching any sort of a visual media, anything like that, if you're listening to music, I want you to start paying more attention to people who favor you. And every time you see these individuals, I want you to start speaking positive things to them. Then I want you to continue that practice in the mirror. Because as they say, media and the people that are in the spotlight do have a tendency to influence our standard of beauty. But the problem is that oftentimes people that look differently simply do not possess the confidence needed to get to that same level of influence or that same level of view by the public, okay? So I need you guys to start intentionally looking to the people that represent you and yourself in the mirror and speak beautifully to yourself and to those individuals. It's reprogramming the mind. We're trying to reprogram the mind here to remind ourselves that we are beautiful, that people that look like us are beautiful, that no, just because you think they're pretty doesn't mean I'm not. Because the same way you would typically obsess over your favorite artist, I need you to start looking in the mirror and obsess over your beautiful self the same exact way. That same energy is the energy you deserve. That same fawning you deserve. That same level of interest you deserve. And I need you guys to start becoming aware of these things. These are thought processes and we're not always aware of them. If you have been programmed to think that the most preferred standard of beauty looks nothing like you, we need to fix that. We need to understand that we all look different. And we're all beautiful. And the moment we start to realize that, and the moment we become confident in that, we can be those beacons for those who are younger than us. So I want you looking in the mirror and saying, I am beautiful. I am perfect. I am every person's dream, including my own. I am love. I am power. I am sexy. And I want you to start believing that. I want you to start doing that as a daily practice. Daily practice. I want you to start believing in yourself. I want you to start understanding that. Think of it this way. This is how I see the world, right? We live on a planet with a whole bunch of different kinds of people that look different. In this culture, this person might be the standard of beauty. In this culture, it's this. What happens is this culture has allowed this one to convince them that their standard is better. Let's undo it. Believe in yourself, love yourself, and let your light shine.